Okay, what we can do with the Shell logo, which is kind of neat, is because it is a asymmetrical, or it's a symmetrical type of logo, where this side looks just like this side. And what's cool about that is you can save about half of your time drawing this thing by only drawing half of it. So we can, and I wanted to show you kind of how you could draw a box around it, and you could use the ruler and drag out a guide to show where the midpoint is. So we have a midpoint guide here, so I'll just get rid of the box. And I've already pre-drawn this, so we can take this one right here that's already been drawn, and I'll make it a fill, and you go right underneath the rotate tool to the reflect tool and double click it, and you can preview it, and that looks okay. So then instead of hitting OK, which is just going to reflect it, you can hit copy. And so I'll make a copy of it, go back to the move tool, and put them right next to each other, something like that. Select both of them and go to your Pathfinder and put them together, except I didn't have quite enough. I had them a little too far apart from each other, so let me get them, try to get these on top of each other if I can. Something like that. Oh, it actually probably was connected. I think there's a white stroke on there. You can hide the guide by hitting Command : that hides the guide. So that looks pretty good. It doesn't have the little blip on the bottom, but you can just make an oval. Something like that. Go back to the move tool, hold shift. Hold shift, click on that, merge with the Pathfinder, something like that, and I'll just set this off to the side, and you can do the same thing with this. Reflect, copy, take the move tool, set it over here, I'm holding shift. Hold shift, click that, see if I can merge those two together. It didn't do the middle part quite like I wanted, so you may have to edit it a little bit. It messed something up, that's okay. Let's see. You get the rough idea. You can edit it, put it on top here, and this has to be solid black first. So we'll go ahead and give this white fill. Let me see if it'll, no, it's just not letting me edit that. For some reason the Pathfinder got a little wompy on that part. We can put a little oval on the bottom of this. Merge those together. Shouldn't have a black stroke. And you can actually Pathfinder that in the middle here. Make a triangle. A skinny little triangle. And we can Pathfinder this part in the middle if we need to. Something like that. Now we need to finish out the logo by putting the type underneath here, and it is Shell. This one also is the font Helvetica Black. They don't have a black, so we'll just choose bold, that's fine. And it is not quite as thick as the one that we were hoping for. See if I can find Helvetica Black. That's about right there. And that's how you can do the Shell logo. Would like to make some Pantone colors for this. We'll come down here and let's see what colors these are. Red for that outside and yellow for the inside. Let's take this and we'll go Window, Swatch Libraries, Color Book, Pantone Solid Coated. I'll make it the fill instead of the stroke. I don't know what actually the Pantone colors are, but I picked one that I like a lot, 1805. And let's find a yellow for this one. Let me try 104. Is too gold. Let's try Pantone. It's not bad. I'll just eyedropper this one so it's the same. So there's the Pantone colors. Make a couple of little swatches. And make sure to label these. Pantone 1805. And we shouldn't use black for labeling. Let's just find thin's a little bit okay. Pantone Yellow C, something like that. Probably want to do this perfect since we are in graphic design. Get the baseline to match up with the bottom of the square there. Probably do the same thing for this P. And you can just align these together with the align palette. At this point, hit save. And there's Shell. I would like to show you how to start doing some 3D stuff, and I'll do that on the next lesson.